Throw it to the wolves.
Welcome to the Wife to Wolf with Thalia, Aphrodite, and the Wolf Pack.
Tonight is our 28th episode, and our topic is dating or stalking. We have advice for you for anyone struggling with stalkers.
But before we start talking about all them crazies and we bring all them on the show, I want to let you know that we got a special series going. And if you're interested in being part of our show and our sponsorship, don't forget to contact us via wifetowolf.com.
Those of you who are a little stressed out because you're being stalked will go right back into stalking after this hilarious TNL skit brought to you by Wife to Wolf. Let's bring in Achilles heel.
Thank you, goddesses. Now, loyal viewers of the show may remember that I was absent for a couple of shows recently. That's because I decided to go back to school and finish my doctorate so I could usher in this new year, 2023, the year of the wolf, as Dr. Achilles, MD, PhD, OG, PCP. And here we are in my new clinic where I will heal what ails you. So let's take some callers. Who's up first?
Hey, Doc, how you doing? I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. How are you doing tonight?
Can't complain about yourself.
I'm doing okay. So what ails you?
So I keep having slightly sexist thoughts. I'm not sure what's wrong with me, but the other day my car broke down and I had to take it to get it repaired. And they had a female mechanic working there. And I'm all for women's rights, but I still want my car to run well,
Well, that's a perfectly reasonable reaction.
Right.
But anything else you've noticed with these symptoms?
That's pretty much it. Like ever since I started following Andrew Tate on Instagram, I just, they just keep manifesting and I just can't help it, but this is like an alternator we're talking about, not a delicious Thanksgiving dinner. So like, what do I do?
I see. Well, have you experienced any physical symptoms at all?
Yeah, I guess, you could say my nipples are chafing and I've been having hot flashes and I've been very flighty and unpredictable. Maybe I learned something from women after all. I don't know, but it's just very unusual.
Well, I think for this, I'm gonna call in my nurse who I think will take good care of you. Nurse Zhakov.
Yes, doctor.
I have a patient for you to take care of.
Oh, yes. I overheard. I was in the other room. I heard about his nipples.
Yeah. Do you think you'll be able to help him with that?
Yes, doctor. Mr. Ryan, you and your nipples can come to my room and I'll be able to get you ready for Dr. Ryan. You look like you've been working out, you sexy man, you.
Yeah, you could say that. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Are you single, by the way?
I am.
Nurse, while you're taking care of him, let's move on to our next caller.
Okay.
Doctor?
Hi, Todd.
Doctor?
How are you tonight?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can hear you.
So what brings you to the clinic tonight?
Well, I have an itch.
I see. And where is this itch?
Well, it's kind of private, but...
Oh, I'm a doctor. I've heard it all before. When have you first started noticing this itch?
Well, the first time it happened was when I was a kid. I saw my pediatrician, and ever since then, every time I see doctors, I get this itch, which feels really good.
I see. And how many doctors have you spoken to about this?
Oh, there's plenty of doctors. I see them all the time. Like there's you right now. There's also you. There's this doctor sitting right here. Yes, you are here too. This cardiologist just so annoying. It's on my ear all the time.
That's just cardiologists for you. Well, in this case, I think it's best that I refer you to some specialists. So
really?
We'll have you talk to a dermatologist, a dietitian, maybe an ear, nose, and throat doctor just for good measure.
Oh.
All right. I'll send the information your way. Let's have our next caller.
Hello, doctor.
Hi, Shauna. How are you tonight?
Hi, I was just calling in to ask you. I have a slight dilemma with my child.
I'm a family doctor as well. So, what can I help you with? Well, apparently I can't help with internet connection.
Well, he's a sweet boy. He's just so unbelievably. He has a complete obsession with shit. I can't have a little dessert for our family cookout, and we all expected it was chocolate cake. My God, did it stink up the whole picnic? All I could think was, oh shit.
Hmm. And how old is your son again? And when did this start?
30, sir. 30.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well-
it started when he was young.
I see. Well, I think in a case like this, some family therapy is in order. So I brought your son in today. Benjamin, why don't you go ahead and join us?
Hey, Ma.
Dear God, Benjamin. Why can't you grow out of it?
Mama, my ass is bleeding. Mama, I don't know what to do.
I should have swallowed you.
Sorry.
That's what I should have done.
Oh dear, this is going to take a couple of extra sessions. So we'll move on to the next caller. In the
Doc, I
meantime.
gotta take a shit.
There's a bathroom out back. Now for hi, Amelia. How are you?
Doc, I'm a bird. I'm a bird. Help.
You think you're a bird?
Yes.
Well, do you have a beak?
No.
Are you growing feathers?
No.
Do you nest in trees?
Do bushes count?
No, it has to be trees.
Then no, Doc.
Do you fly south for the winter?
I move south in my room. Is that?
No, usually you have to be flying in a V formation. So why do you think you're a bird?
Well, I like breadcrumbs, specifically the
yes.
wheat ones.
Yes, a classic. I've seen this many times before. Now, alas, I am not the best at addressing these foul matters, but I can assign you to a support group who I'm sure will have you tweeting all about it.
Thanks, Doc.
All right, another happy patient. Any more callers for tonight?
Hey, Doc. My name's
Hi,
Roy.
Hi, Roy. How are you?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing very well. Another happy day of practicing medicine. So what ails you tonight?
Well, to be honest, I have a really, really hairy penis, and it's really starting to get me down.
Well, if you're of Greek or Italian descent, that's perfectly common.
I'm of both. My mom's Greek, my dad's Italian.
Well, that's gonna be a full bush right there. But is there anything concerning about this? No shaving or waxing has helped.
Well, yeah, I shave it, but the problem is it grows back like that. It honestly, it regenerates like a fucking superhero. I swear to God, it's really, really bugging me, and it's really turning off the ladies.
Is that is understandable. Well, I have two possible solutions for you on this. The first, could you perhaps make a trip to Brazil? Their waxes there I'm sure would be of great benefit to you.
I tried waxing, but again, with the fucking superhero regeneration, like, you know how you see like a wound close in the movie? That's how my hair grows back out of my dick.
I see. Well, that's unfortunate, but I know someone who can help. There is an Eastern doctor in the Himalayas, Dr. Yeti, and she can help you come to terms with this condition and basically help you to love and accept yourself for it. And if it goes well, you may even be able to be cast as a Wookiee in the next Star Wars movie.
Okay, are you sure they'll be okay with this Wolverine cock I got going on here?
Oh, I assure you, a Yeti has seen quite the hairy cocks in her day.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Doc.
All right, that about wraps up our time for tonight. So before the CDC and the FDA shut this clinic down, we're gonna call it here. So thank you all for calling in and for all joining tonight. And remember, whatever ails you, Dr. Achilles heals you.
Let's bring it for Achilles heel.
That was awesome.
Yes. Good job. Great job, everyone. Now, I would like to introduce our brand new wolf named Ernst Wolf, and she's from a new pack called the Kinky Pack. Arrows, can you tell us about the Kinky Pack?
Yes, thank you for introducing me. My name is Eros, and I'm in charge of your erotic life force energy. So anybody who comes to me can expect to feel more alive than they've ever felt and feel more turned on than they've ever felt.
It's already getting hot in here.
Yes, orgasms in our seats. Yes, okay. Thank you so much for joining us. Now let's go into dating or stalking. Atlas Wolf, are stalkers good fucks?
Oh, they're great fucks. I mean, they're such great fucks because of their psychosis. They got to make up for being a great lay in bed.
They just crazy fucks. You know it's true. Arrows, you're kinky. Tell me, are they good fucks?
Yeah, I would say that the craziest ones are the best ones in bed. Scientifically proven.
I want to see those facts on paper. I'm not that crazy.
Got to find out for yourself.
That's true. That's true. Have you ever had a stalker? Now that you're so kinky, I mean, I'm sure you leave the guys just sitting there, you know, waiting for some more. So have you ever had your own stalker?
No, I tend to be the stalker.
Okay.
I got someone else with me.
So who have you stalked?
An
ex-boyfriend, a friend?
My latest victim was a man who had abandonment issues, and so I just naturally my erotic energy had to polarize and be more anxious because he was so avoidant and had all these, you know, commitment phobias. So I would just chase and chase and chase because it's the only way that we could get the energy moving. And I just wanted to feel something, and he just wanted to feel something. And so we just played the chasing game, and I naturally fell into the role of the chaser, which was later accused of being the stalker. But I think I was quite innocent. I mean, I just wanted
That's what we all say.
Yeah, I wanted to keep the energy alive.
He wanted it in your eyes.
Then is it really stalking if they want it though? Like if they kind of want that attention?
He chooses when he wants it. Yeah. When he comes back to me and starts stalking me, then I accept him and I let him in. But when I'm stalking, he doesn't let me in.
Okay.
I'm sorry, ladies.
Yes. Is it stalking if they like the attention, Outlaw?
No, it's not stalking if you like the attention. I'll tell you that much. Because, well, a wolf like me, you stalk me, I'm gonna make you pay for it. You know what I mean? But who knows? Some other people might not like it. I don't know. But me, I like the attention. Come here, baby. Stalk me. Come on.
I don't know. I've never had a stalker that was of the opposite sex. So I don't know.
I think you can
Usually it's
scare
a-
away a stalker. Like you can scare them away by being so loving and so accepting of them.
Throw it
Wait,
to the wolves. We have a caller by the name of Jessica.
Welcome, Jessica.
How are you doing, Jessica?
Well, we don't hear you, though.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
No, I mute the mic. I mute the mic. There she go. I still can't hear her.
Mm-mm. I think she's having audio connection issues.
Are you in the bathroom, Jessica?
Speak up, Jessica.
If you're in the bathroom, make sure to spray.
Yeah.
Can't call the wolf.
I think she's killing two birds with one stone right now. Calling in and you know.
Hey, it could be one of those patients, man, who thinks is a bird.
She's cute. Hey,
Throw
Jessica.
it to the wolves. We have Officer Dan on the line. We'll circle back to Jessica.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome, Officer Dane. Thank you for joining us.
That thing in a second.
Thank you all for having me.
Welcome.
How's everyone?
I think the pack is doing pretty
Good.
well.
How are you? How are you, sir?
We're good. We're good.
Doing all right.
All right. So
How's
tell
it
us,
going?
Officer Dane, what is it that you do?
I do general police work. You know, beat cop. I handle a certain jurisdiction. I was told I could be kind of anonymous, so I called in. So I'd prefer to keep it that way.
That's good with
but
me.
I handle criminal.
Okay. Well, hey, I have a question for you in terms of stalking.
Sure.
Hey, can you hear me?
Let's pick your brain.
Yes.
All right, officer. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Okay. What is the line between a crime and just kind of like silly shenanigans when it comes to stalking? Like, you know, it's just kind of playing around.
I mean, it really depends on what the potential victim of the stalking feels, right? I mean, if someone actually purposely engages, you know, here's the definition of stalking for you all, right? Someone purposely or knowingly engages in conduct directed at someone that would cause a reasonable person fear or the fear for their own safety or a third party's safety, right? Or just suffer emotional distress. So if you're doing something like leaving a threatening letter, doing emails, there's electronic stalking. You know, if you're harassing people at work, you know, these could be forms of stalking, right? Which is different than, let's say, you know, giving someone a gift, right? Unless, of course, it's your ex and you've given them 38 gifts, in which case they may think you're going above and beyond, where it does get to be that gauge where the victim of the stalking does feel like it's causing emotional distress or they're scared for their lives. Stalking is a very real crime, and a lot of times it escalates into both domestic violence and homicide a lot of times. So what we try and do on the police force is we're trying to get ahead of it, to get to the stalkers and to do preventative action before it does escalate.
Where does like slashing the tires just so like they're immobilized, just so they have to stay in their house? Where does that fall under? Because I mean, that's not harming them. And you know, when you leave a note on the car saying like, "Hey, your tires have been slashed. Stay in your house." Where does that fall under?
That sounds to me like both property damage, potentially false imprisonment, right? If you're trying to keep them in a certain secluded place. And it is a threat. So it would be either stalking or a protective order. I will say that states vary as far as what they consider a protective order versus stalking. In some states, protective orders are done for people who you have a relationship with, like a coworker, spouse, family member, etc. And stalking is done for strangers. Other states don't make that distinction. But yeah, if someone slashes your tire and leaves you a threatening note, please call the police, right? We're here
It
to
was an
help, and we really
accident.
want to go out.
An accident.
An accident, like it's just sort of like like maybe a homeless person did it.
Oh, it's something.
know.
Yeah, you can't take what you say serious on this. No, come on. You're admitting to a
Outlaw Wolf
crime.
raised his hand. Please speak, Outlaw.
Hey, officer, question. How do we fuck up a stalker once we find them and bring them to justice? Like, do we bag and tag them and bring them to the police department, or do we are we allowed a little bit of street justice for a stalker who fucks up our property and makes unrenowned phone calls and
No.
shit? Damn it. All right.
No, what normally happens is the police officer will go out and get information, right, to determine, hey, how serious the threat is, right, if it's been well thought out, right, how often, and gather up the evidence. It's important if you think you're a victim of stalking to kind of keep all your evidence and keep a log. There's a National Domestic Violence website that has sample logs for people to fill out, but it's important to gather up the evidence. And then what I do as a police officer is we go and get a protective order based on the evidence, right? When we work with local prosecutors. If they violate that protective order, sometimes it'll be a stalking order. It goes up as far as severity of punishment, right? Where the jail time goes up, or potential jail time. And
Right. I'm all about justice, but I like street justice. So cops usually arrive when after the crime happened. So if I get the stalker, if I find them, can I tie him up after I fuck him up and say, listen, he fell down the stairs and I just want to make sure he doesn't hurt himself no more. So I tied him up.
No, what the officer said is he has to find the I'm a stalker diary, apparently.
But if I found the stalker?
Well, listen, I mean, if it's a case of self-defense, right, you have the right to defend yourself against.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Cop.
But it has to be reasonable, right?
Officer, I have a question.
If you are a victim, I want to stress, if you are a victim, please call the police to handle it. Don't try and escalate things on your own. And please look at also resources such as the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Go ahead.
And let me ask you a question. How often does the victim actually get closure? I mean, I can tell you from personal experiences, there really wasn't much other than there's just a very hard, these cases are hard to prove. So how often do you actually get to see the end results of catching the stalkers or putting them to justice?
I mean, to be honest, that really varies, right? A lot of times, though, you can go ahead and get the protective order, right? Which is a great first step. And again, I encourage people to do that because that gets a log of the incident. And that means if anything escalates, a lot of times people who are victims of homicide, especially female victims, were stalked first, right? Generally, it escalates from stalking to domestic violence and abuse to actual homicide, right? So getting that protective order in place, but it's going to depend. Sometimes people know they're stalkers, and that makes it very easy to get a protective order. Sometimes people don't. In situations where you don't know the stalker, what you want to do is you want to increase your surveillance. You want to see if neighbors or landlords can keep an eye out, right? And you don't even have to say I'm being stalked. Just say, hey, I saw a suspicious person. Let me know if you see this stroller person.
Or you can pay $20 to a crackhead to watch your house.
Listen, I put cameras in every
We're
corner.
going to ask that you hold on. Wolfpack, please go back to Jessica.
Jessica, you ready for us?
Jessica.
Yes, I'm ready.
Hey there, welcome to Wife to Wolf.
Welcome.
Hi.
Okay. How you doing, Jessica?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Oh, wow, I'm very good now.
Where are you calling from, Jessica?
I am in Chicago.
And how can we help?
So I've been getting stalked. I think some guy who I stopped talking to a while ago, he keeps on trying to talk because he makes Instagram accounts that I am not familiar with, and he keeps talking like the same way he did, and I get and there's multiple accounts saying the same thing, trying to talk to me, even though I cut him off completely.
Wolfpack, what do you got to tell? What do you got for Jessica? What should she do with this guy? He keeps creating all these IG accounts.
Hold on a second. So you said that he's creating different accounts just to message you, and you keep blocking him. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you confronted him?
I don't even want to talk to him, so no, I haven't.
Oh, you gotta talk to him.
No, I think that's a bad idea because that's just foot in the door, and he's not going to stop coming if you talk to him.
What's the nature of your relationship?
So we try to date a little bit, but then I just don't want to talk to him anymore. I don't like him anymore.
Jessica, question.
Mhm.
I know you're an adult, but let's keep it a buck. Did he do the smash and grab, smash and pass? What's up? Like, did y'all get physical and that apple crumble pie got him a little crazy or something? Like, what happened? Like, there got to be a little backstory as to why he's talking. Not saying that you love me, but you are very pretty, so shit. I can see why he's talking.
Okay, so I am very grossed out by what he did. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speak some more. Hold on. Speak some more. What did he do?
Give us more. Like,
what did he do?
Okay, so basically, I caught him picking his nose twice.
What the? Just that? Don't tell me just picking his nose. Like if he picked his nose and like ate it and then try to feed you a piece of chicken wing or something.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, but this is twice we're talking about. Like, first time I kind of let it go, but then twice. I mean,
so you think he's got like a nostril fetish? He just fucks with nostrils.
Second time he put it in his mouth, though.
So that was a turn off for you. You were done with his penis once he picked that nose of his.
Of course, yes.
Okay. I mean, each person.
Did you ask him if it tasted good?
Sometimes you got to do it you got to like pick. You got to get that shit out of there.
Does it taste good?
But you don't eat it.
I wouldn't say you would eat it, but
supposed to be eating her.
It's the pick flick.
Oh man, Jessica, I probably wouldn't go with him either. That disgusts me too, girl.
Did you tell him that's why?
Can you tell him just to do like the snot rocket? Would that be better?
What the fuck?
I did not tell him. I just don't want to talk to him anymore because I was so grossed out by it.
Well, he's probably taking it personally he's probably exaggerating it and in his mind thinks he did something like, crazy. And now he actually is. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. He's actually crazy now, stalking you, and he's going to blame that. He's going to say, oh, she left me. She doesn't want me because I'm a freak and I'm stalking her. When you could just make it simple and say, I don't want you because you pick your nose. It's not because you stalk me.
You should remember.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like at this point he needs to just take the hint and move on, and because it's also if you just say it's because he picked his nose, then he'll just be like, oh well, I'll stop picking my nose so we can get back together again. Just like, I'm not sure if that's how it works.
That ain't gonna happen.
Hey, Jessica,
he's gonna dig into that shit in secret.
Aphrodite was saying something.
Jessica, did you block him?
I did block him, but he keeps making new accounts to try to talk to me.
Okay.
So have you changed your name on IG so he can't find you?
Yeah, I did. I kept changing it.
What's his new account? He's still like Booger Jones. I want to know his new accounts.
Hold on. Would you be open to a restraining order?
Yes, I would.
But how effective is that? How effective is a restraining order? If someone wants to do harm to you, ain't no piece of paper is going to stop them.
As far as she can blow her nose.
Has anyone here made got a restraining order before?
The outlaw has. And Jessica, if you come to Outlaw Elsa LLC Services, I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna handle this booger man for you.
Okay, so it was effective for Outlaw?
No, I just took it.
Boogeyman or Boogerman?
The boogeyman. I just took matters into my own hands, honestly.
Okay.
But Jessica, so being as it is, you changed the name. You changed the name numerous times on IG. Like, let's keep it a buck. How the hell did he find you? Like, well, that's a dumb question, right? Because a stalker's gonna find every way possible. But do you guys live in the same hood? Do you guys live in the same area? Working around the same, a walking distance? What?
So we do live in the same area. Another way he found me on Instagram was basically reverse image search.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Reverse image search. Damn, this nigga is.
He's good.
He's a geek.
Like catfish.
That's a super
Does he work
stalker.
for Kleenex?
Yeah, he's super stalker.
I mean, do you ever think that you're starting, like, are you tempted to like stalk him now and figure out how he's even doing this? Like, how he's even finding you?
I'm just grossed out by this stalking idea anyway, so I'm not stalking him at all.
Is there anything that fascinates you about him?
No, not anymore.
She's gone because of the nose sticking.
Not
She
anymore.
doesn't like them boogers, guys.
No. I got two questions. For you.
Okay, Atlas, go ahead.
First question: does he know exactly where you live, where your house is at?
Yes, he does. Cause
shit, you gotta give him shit on there.
All right. So my second question is this: do you like soda? You like soda? Drinking soda?
yes, I do.
All right. So this is what you do: you invite him over. You take a pillowcase and you put all those soda cans in that said pillowcase. When he comes over, you beat the living fuck out of him.
Oh my
And then you
goodness,
call the
please.
cops.
Oh
And you
my
call the
goodness.
Coming from the savage side.
This is
Call the
savage.
cops, and when they show up, you show all the fake pages he made. It's like, hey, he's been stalking me. You got your evidence right there, So when he's in court crying, talking about, I love you, I miss you. You got the evidence right there, and you whoop his ass for free.
Okay, I'll try that.
You get the message.
Oh, man. Listen, Jessica, if you get in trouble, we apologize of any advice that was given.
By the Savage Pack.
By the Savage Pack. They're savages.
This advice is for entertainment purposes only.
Agreed.
Hey, Jessica, is it cold over there in Chi-Town?
Yes.
Is brick ass?
I mean, it's not that bad. It's not too bad.
I was gonna say, because if you find him, whoop his ass in the cold.
Oh, yeah.
His ass.
Oh, what you mean? It's always cold out there.
Well, why do people get stalked? Like, I don't understand. Why do people stalk? Like, if someone doesn't want you, why do you want to continuously go after that person?
It's called persistence. It's called persistence.
Is that Roman? Go ahead, Roman. Why do people get stalked?
It's called persistence. Hey, women like a man that's persistent.
What the fuck?
But Jessica doesn't. She doesn't like that.
Well, not from fucking loogie Kleenex man. Maybe from some other guy.
I'm from Mucinex, man.
Mucinex, man.
Well, you know the saying, what you resist persists. So I think that there is an element of resistance that makes the masculine energy even more pursuant. And if you just like, even you might think you're just like, opting out and being the peaceful one by ignoring him. But then at the same time, like it gets him, you guys have history and it riles him up. And so I don't know, maybe a third party intervention could work. That might be.
I just think Jessica is persistent on not having the boogeyman next to her.
I can give you advice from what I did. I actually
just get a fake boyfriend. Just get a fake.
Well, no,
boyfriend.
I actually went with the police officer to the person's house as my person watching, so they can't claim anything else. And it was addressed like, please leave her alone. Don't contact her. They don't want you to contact them. And it kind of softened everything after that. Never heard from that person ever again.
Officer Dan is attempting to speak.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
Officer Dan, go ahead.
Glad you chimed in with that. I mean, that's good advice. Like, I don't think I've actually heard what the Instagram person did. Is he threatening you? Is he doing anything with these Instagram accounts? I mean, him making Instagram accounts and picking his nose isn't going to get you a protective order. I mean, do you feel threatened by this? If so, why?
Yeah, because he keeps saying that he's gonna come over and he won't say what he's gonna do. Like he says he's gonna do something, but he's gonna come over and do
So
something.
he creates an Instagram account. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, he said he just doesn't say what he's gonna do, but he says he will do something when he comes.
Oh, hell no.
And do you think he's serious about these threats? Like, do you
Yes.
think something bad will happen when he does come over? Okay.
Yes.
Have you contacted? Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, have you told anyone besides this call-in show? Have you contacted the police?
Go
Have
ahead.
you told your friends and family and relatives?
I didn't tell anyone about this. No.
Okay. I mean, if you think that this is serious, you should contact. There are a lot of resources out there. I mean, you can start by contacting the police. You can call the emergency number and talk to someone, and they'll put you in touch with the local resources. Internet stalking is a very real thing, right? Including creating Instagram accounts. And if you do feel like something bad is going to happen, by all means, start. As I forgot which lady said, you know, she went through and got a protective order. And when the police show up at your doorstep and tell you to stop contact, a lot of times that just stops the issue outright.
Okay.
Throw it to the Wolfpack. We have another caller by the name of Ernst.
I'm here.
hey, welcome to the Wolf Pack.
Welcome.
What can we
morning.
do for you?
I mean, I don't know yet. I'm just trying to figure out something.
We're trying to figure out, big homie.
All right, let us know.
I mean, I see the topic of the conversation, and it seems as though that's exactly what I'm into right now. I thought that was her.
You stalking somebody?
Well,
You're
why is
stalk-
Are you in the bushes right
I don't
now?
like using the word stalk. In the bushes? No, in the car.
What you mean, like?
Caller, have you
You're
been
stalking
stalked
somebody.
or are you doing the stalking?
I don't want to use that word stalking because I'm just trying to. I want to know what's going on. Is that the
Are
same
you
thing?
following somebody?
So you're
That's
concentrating on looking
stalking.
at someone?
That's stalking, man.
Is it?
Are you
Oh,
following
man,
I don't
somebody?
think that if you want to know what's going, yes, I'm not following, but I'm looking. So that's the difference, right?
From a safe distance?
No, so I'm saying that's the difference. I'm not following that.
All right, who are you looking at?
And how often are you
Somebody-
watching
somebody-
this person?
Somebody I used to deal with. I just want to know if we still have a chance.
All right.
Have you tried talking to them?
There's plenty of times.
And they don't want to talk
Okay.
back to you?
They blow
Hey,
up the conversation. But I
have
just
you
need to
given
know
her-
what I think I know, and then it's over.
Have you
They're
given
not
her?
stopping.
Have you given her an ultimatum? Be like, hey, either like we get together and I'll stop rolling around in the bushes.
No. No.
That might work.
I was with her for 12 years.
That
I
might
was with her
work.
for 12 years.
You was there for 12 years? Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So 12 years rolling around those bushes. Damn.
Okay, so
All right. We'll call it. Let's keep you while you're sitting there stalking, or I mean, I'm sorry, just looking into what you're looking into. All right. We're gonna have a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna come right back to you. All right. But don't do
Sounds good.
anything yet without the wolf pack.
Hopefully not.
Okay.
Okay. Turn off the videos, please, everyone.
Are you getting stalked by a person you don't like? Is the person that you are worried about still following you in the malls, in the subway, or even at your local Dunkin' Donuts? Well, we have the perfect solution for you. We have the Get Back Bitch alarm. This Get Back Bitch alarm allows you to detect that bitch within 500 feet of you. Once the bitch comes close to you, the Get Back Bitch alarm will notify you. Then you press the start button on the keypad, and guess what? You have two angry little midgets coming to protect you to get that bitch back. This Get Back Bitch alarm is only $29.95, $29.99 plus tax. If you buy one now, you get a second one free. Get your Get Back Bitch alarm now. Thank you.
Atlas.
Get your back button alarm. Yay!
I would like to know how to get back the alarm thing.
Atlas. Disclaimer.
Yes.
Okay, I'm here.
For intended purposes only.
I would like to know.
All right. So you're back now. Did you find what you were looking for?
I hope I don't. I really don't, because I just want to have a good rest of the year. So I don't want to find what I'm looking for. So I think I just might abort. If she's dealing with someone else.
Okay, so caller, what I'm hearing is that you're following your ex-lover for the 12 years and you don't want to follow her anymore if she is with someone else.
I'm thinking about aborting, right?
Okay. Okay, so you're just trying to see if she is with another person. That's why you're following her. Has any of the
Right.
wolves ever dealt with that?
Oh, I've been stalked.
I've been
I've
stalked
been
too.
stalked. I've been stalked.
Yeah, the whole Savage Pack's been stalked.
I got stalked.
Yeah.
I mean, has anyone followed an ex-lover?
I'm not one for closure.
stalked?
Nah.
I'm not one for closure.
No, I find a new lover.
Right.
There we go.
I find
There
a
we
new
go.
lover.
There you
In
go.
Spanish,
There you
there's
go.
a thing. In Spanish, there's a saying un clavo saca otro. That means one nail takes out the other. So if I'm hurting from one, I'm just gonna pop it out with the other and continue on to the next.
I get off one and get on the
Hey,
other.
I'll
that
do
means
like
she
a
was stalking
reverse
some dude.
stalking thing.
That means she was stalking some dude and then she found
All
a
right, hold
hot
on.
guy and then followed him.
Wow.
So no one stalked their ex on social media ever.
Well, no. That's
Well,
some
what I
weird
will
shit.
do is
Go
honestly,
ahead,
what-
Achilles. What will you do?
Everybody.
So what I will do is I'll like reverse stalk an X where maybe like I have an idea about what her schedule is with the intention of avoiding her. Like I have an ex who works at the same place I do and different departments, thankfully, but I like with intention never go near her her area, and I just make sure our paths never cross because I just don't want to see her.
Oh my
I'm
God,
the
she must be
opposite.
hideous.
I'm the opposite. I make that shit my runway. Bitch, this is what you're missing. This is what you're missing. Just saying.
You want him to see that
No, you
as
want to be
you walk
stalked.
by.
You want to be stalked, don't you?
No, I want you
love
to
it.
see what you lost. All right, I'm just saying.
We can see it right now.
That makes sense.
Definitely.
Yes.
I do
But
the same. I walk around my pants down with my ex-girlfriends. Like, this is what you lost. Still with the shirt on, just pantsless. Got the shirt on.
Caller, you
right,
should just
risky
trot
business.
around.
Yes.
Listen, caller, I think you should just walk around and show her what she's missing.
No,
You
no.
missing nothing?
Don't do that. No.
Dude, the dude? No,
Yeah, what are
dude.
those
Oh,
tight
I would've
bathing suits for men? The tight ones?
Oh,
What are they
yeah, those
called again?
nice fitted slim suits with
Thong?
slim
I
tie.
don't know. Speedo?
Speedo.
Speedo, yes, that's it. Walk around in a Speedo.
No.
They got elephant ones. I've seen those.
No, don't spend the night in jail.
Don't do it.
I just walk around in reverse assless chaps.
Jump out of the bush. Jump out of the bush and show her what she's been missing.
Jump out of the bush and show the bush.
Nah, but seriously, you gotta just move on, man. Fuck her. Move on. You gotta move on, man. I know you was there for 12 years. You gotta let that go.
Right.
You gotta let it go, man.
Yeah, you sound like a handsome man on the phone. I tell you, you can sweet talk anybody with that voice.
But what you got to do is you got to
How does
rub it in
somebody
her
sound handsome?
face. Make sure she knows that you moved on to something better. That'll really fuck with her.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You might not even care, though.
So what do you think about that, caller? What do you think about what they said? Are you
That
ready
makes
to move
sense what
on?
they said. Yeah, no, it makes sense what they said.
So you feel ready. You're ready to move on.
Yes.
Now listen, caller, this is what I think you should do. All jokes aside. If you already spoke to her and she don't want to get back with you, just take like my other savage member said, Beast. Just let her go, bro. Like, you don't need that headache in your life. The poom poom is definitely not worth jail time, and it's definitely not worth stepping away from your PS5 and living your best life. So my suggestion to you, get the hell back from wherever the hell you at, jump on a bus, jump in your car, turn the other direction, bro, and get the fuck out, because you really don't want to regret it later on. All right? Because she's not the only one in this world, you heard?
Especially with all these guys starting to gather around right now.
Get the fuck out the bush, stop observing,
Yeah,
concentrating.
get out the bush, go find a local ice cream shop, get yourself your favorite ice cream with cones and sprinkles on top.
No, go to the strip club. That ice cream shit don't work for no dude. That shit don't work for dudes. Go to the strip club.
and get in some bush.
Go get a lap dance.
Get some
Yeah,
bush
go
in
get a lap
your
dance.
face.
She's talking about getting some
Have
ice
those
cream.
cities in your face.
Get some cities and bush in your face.
Go ahead.
You guys taking my
You
call.
said get some ice cream.
Yes, he's trying to speak. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I appreciate you guys taking my call. You guys are all very helpful.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man.
We thank you for calling.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Hey, yo,
I
that's what we
think you
do.
guys were talking me down.
Yeah, please, get the hell out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Leave her alone, yeah.
Go get a lap dance.
Yes.
On Beast.
Yeah, get some bush in your
You guys
face.
have a good one.
I'll cash app you some money, man. Leave your cash app in the chat.
He wants a video of that lap dance.
No shit. You can't have cameras in there, man. What's wrong with you? There's some college students in there trying to make ends meet through college.
You right about that. Go ahead, Strawberry. Do your thing.
All right. I was gonna try to give him some advice, but I guess you
I'm
fucking
still here.
angels got. All right. Well, if you want to take this advice, it's the opposite. But what I would say is, make sure you stay friends with her, and just like make sure it's like, oh no, we're like platonic. This is a friendship, and then start getting with a lot of girls and make sure she knows about it.
Oh, I was gonna post everything. I'm friends with her sister.
Damn!
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Fuck her
Wait,
sister.
there you
There
go,
you
right
go.
there.
Fuck her
Get his
sister.
sister.
Fuck the
Get his
sister. Fuck the sister. Fuck
Yeah,
the sister.
exactly.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
No. I'm after
Exactly.
I'm after the sister's daughter.
The sister's daughter. What the fuck?
Okay.
Hey, yo, it's
Going
going
for
deeper.
the
Getting
knees.
deeper.
Go
on
back to
there.
Why
plan
are you
A, my brother.
stalking? Why are you
Go back to
stalking?
plan
You're
A.
wasting time right now.
Go back to
Right?
plan A.
Go
Go
ahead,
back
have your
there.
fun.
He wants to bring the sister into the bushes outside her window
No,
so he can
no,
see.
You
No,
want the
She can
sister's
see.
daughter. You want the sister's daughter.
no, no, don't do it.
Hey, help.
No. Bro, just
Once again,
go back to plan A
I
and
appreciate
get the
you guys
fuck
taking my
out.
call.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you for
Sorry about
coming.
that.
calling
Caller, I
in.
appreciate you.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good one.
too.
Happy New Year. Yo, what the fuck?
Yo,
I like him. He sounds so handsome.
Yeah, he
but
sounds so
yeah, he wants
handsome.
your, he wants your,
Fuck.
yeah, he sound handsome, but he wants your daughter.
Hey, what the fuck?
Hey, how
That's
old is
some
the
kinky
daughter? Though?
shit, Arrows.
How old is the daughter?
I don't know, but he said he wanted his daughter. You should have found out.
Arrows. I think that last caller would have been a perfect security guard for your kinky pack. He's a crazy fucker.
Yes. What
He
about having
fits
him
right
as a
in.
security guard, Arrow?
Protect you from stalkers.
Right.
And you can get in the mind of the stalkers.
Yeah, for real.
That's fucking crazy.
Motherfucker,
But
motherfucker in the
listen, at the
bushes
end of the
talking
day,
about I can fix you.
at the
you
end
guys
of the
think-
day, huh?
Do you guys think that stalkers have childhood trauma? What do you guys think? Who wants
Not
to-
all of them.
Not all of them. I'm telling you,
Not all of
that
them.
shit has to come down from like what you lacked in your last relationship, and you got some bomb ass pussy or you got some bomb ass dick, and then you don't know how to act, and then you get crazy. You want to go visit them at their workplace at a rehab center when you need rehab. It's fucked up. I'm just saying. I never experienced shit like that, but I'm just saying.
Are you talking from experience?
I'm just
That
saying.
sounded too real.
I'm just saying. I'm just expressing some thoughts.
I've done it. I've done it. I kind of been talking. I was doing that because the chick, she had some vegan pussy. It was so fresh. I just had to.
Okay, but then how do you avoid stalking then? Not give good shit? Not give good pussy or dick? That's how you avoid stalking? Because that kind of sucks.
No,
He's
I
the
got
same-
the perfect.
No.
Listen,
He's
I
the
got the
same that
perfect
you can't
remedy.
eat meat.
You don't be a tease. That's how you avoid stalking.
I got the perfect remedy. I got the perfect ready.
What's the remedy, Outlaw?
You fuck them in another person's house. Why? Because they'll go to the other person's house looking for you and they get the ass whooped.
Oh, man.
I guess that
saying.
worked.
I don't know. I don't know about
I've
that.
done it. I'm just saying. I've done it.
You done it? Oh, he done it. Okay.
I've
You're
done
talking
it.
from experience.
Hell yeah. Fuck it. I don't care.
I want to hear about Eros being stalked by somebody.
Has anybody here
shit.
ever been stalked and have like a juicy story about it and want to share
hell
it with the
yeah.
world? Because I'm sure the world wants to hear about some juicy
She looked like she
stalking.
been stalked. I ain't even gonna hold you.
No.
I had a girl in college that
Ooh.
sent me love letters after I told her I was straight.
What?
Wait,
Love
I'm
letter every
confused.
day.
I'm
But
confused.
like this love letter, did she like devour her love to you? Like, Aphrodite, you are the one. Yeah?
It was very sexual.
Oh.
It was all about scissoring.
Yes, exactly.
She wanted to play more than rock, paper, scissors.
That's how the poem ended. I love you,
I got one.
Aphrodite, but we got to scissor.
I got one for you. I got
And I
one
hope
for you.
we don't get
Who
vapor
had-
locked.
You have one Atlas?
I got one for you.
What is it?
Okay. All right. This is mad years ago. So my sister, she had a homegirl, she's pretty cute, whatever, and she always came around. My sister was talking to me, right? So then my sister's one day pulls me to the side and tells me that this chick tells her that she had a dream that we were fucking, and she woke up wet in her bed. That same night, she fucking hooks up with me, and then after we get it in, she's like, "Oh, I'm moving." I'm like, "All right." I just had a nonchalant reaction. And then the bitch starts writing me letters to my house. And my next question was, how the fuck she get my address? My sister didn't give it to her. And then she starts writing me fucking love letters every other fucking week in detail, talking about when we had babies and all this other shit. And when we get married and all kinds of crazy shit. It sounded like that show fucking in detail and shit. Which
All about you.
the fuck I can fix you. I can be your one and only. All this crazy shit. And
Oh, she was obsessed with your penis.
With the D.
she was addicted to what the dick did.
Yeah, love is her drug.
Yeah, you're kinky. Tell me, I'm sure you're good in bed, like all the dudes say. All the crazies are good in bed, right? And you're the kinky leader, so you got to be good in bed. Tell me,
that's
you
the
have
thing, though.
stalkers.
See, that's the thing, though. I'm a show and prove kind of dude. I ain't gonna just talk this shit.
I just get to know my stalkers. I let them be human. I get to know them. I let them express what they need to express, and I don't let it affect me if it's not gonna harm me, and I trust that I am protected. Then I just let them express. I let them express their desire for me, and just let it come through, and then it just goes. There's
I
no
don't
reason
mind
to
the fog on the outside of the window, and they like write like, "Fuck you, slut. If you don't get with me, I'll kill you." It's all right.
What the fuck? That's
Then
not a
I
stalker.
No, that's that.
I would let that turn me on then. Like, okay, like kill me. Kill me. What are you gonna do?
I think we have our own very you right here.
Oh my god.
How are you gonna kill me? How are you gonna kill
wait.
me?
Excuse me. Are you a masochist? Fuck kinky. Are you using reverse psychology besides kink? Like, what the fuck? That kind of turned me on a little bit. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Woo! I gotta take off my hoodie.
Right, like what the fuck? Go ahead.
I like the thing.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
like my man, he keeps, knives, guns. You gotta have them around, You saw when Andrew Tate's place got raided, how many guns and things were in his house. I'm sure he's used that to lure women in.
That's the type of shit you like?
Yeah, but he was in another country though.
Ernst,
It's legal here.
right, Ernst? Like,
I
damn,
like
that's
this
your type
thing.
of kink?
I like what she's saying.
Yes,
Damn.
she's into that role play.
2-minute warning.
Me too. I love role play.
Well, it's not even role play if
say
you
this.
just like if someone's stalking you and you just like are genuinely curious about their experience and like why on earth, because it's not personal, like you are just playing out some fantasy of theirs. So just let them express this fantasy without being attached to it. And I mean, that's how you let energy flow. That's how any erotic energy flows, is just by accepting it, allowing it, and having boundaries that feel secure. But if there's some genuine curiosity about their process, why not go into it?
That is
how do
true.
you
It's
draw
always
the
more fun when
line?
you don't have their
How do you
permission.
hold on? How do you draw the line without it being like turning into an obsession?
You don't draw. There's no line to draw. There's no line. It's you and your presence. Like it's an energetic boundary. Like you cannot go any further. Have you ever just had someone stand there? They don't have to say anything, and you're like, I can't go any further. Like it's just a clear presence. It's you use your voice, you use your power. You don't need to draw a line. That's like artificial.
That's drawing a line. That's cock blocking.
They don't
I do
have
move,
boundaries
bitch.
for
Get out the way.
stalkers.
If you're blocking me, you're moving and getting out the way. Just saying.
Drawing a line is cock blocking.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead, and that's gonna be the show for tonight. Listeners, callers, thank you for calling in, for listening in. If you want to stalk, this is definitely the crew for you. We've got some crazy people in this crowd right now that are willing to give you some crazy advice for entertainment purposes.
Yes,
So.
entertainment only. Thank you, callers, for calling in.
And thank you for tuning in for Wife the Wolf. Here, y'all. See y'all next week.
Let's haul them out,
See
y'all.
you next week. Hal, everybody.
Hal!